every pony, Apple Bloom here, and this is a special video for Tommy Bauer because today is his birthday. I'm going to tell the story of Thomas Breaks a Promise, also known as Thomas Tells a Lie. Here we go. The seasons were changing on the island of Sodor. The leaves had begun to change color and the air was growing crisp. Thomas the tank engine was feeling restless. Summer is almost over and I haven't had any real fun, he complained.
You're a fussy little engine,
replied Gordon.
We're not here to have fun. We are here to work.
Well, that didn't make Thomas feel any better. I'd rather be fussy and fun than bossy and boring, he retorted. Don't we all, Thomas? The next morning, Sir Topham Hatt called the engines together.
We are opening a new branch line tomorrow,
he told them.
I need one of you to check the signals on the new line to see that they are all working properly. Who will volunteer?
I will, Thomas piped up. I promised to check every signal carefully. Checking signals wasn't much fun, but it was better than being bossed around in the train yard.
Off you go, Thomas,
said Sir Topham Hatt.
And be sure to check every signal, Thomas. Safety is our first concern.
Ain't that the truth? Something about shiny new tracks always put Thomas in a good mood. He whistled merrily as he rolled along the new branch line. Checking signals is really useful, he thought. Safety is our first concern. Each time he saw a signal, Thomas made sure that the arm was in the right position. He also checked to see that the signal lamp was working so it could be seen at night. If the signal arm was down and the lamp was red, that meant danger on the tracks ahead. There were hidden junctions, hanging rocks, dangerous curves, and steep hills. Thomas had almost reached the end of the new branch line when he saw the sign for a carnival. There was nothing Thomas loved more than a carnival. Oh, how he would love to go! If I hurry to the carnival now, I can check the rest of the signals later, he told himself. And with that, Thomas turned off and headed into the countryside. Not a good idea, Thomas. The carnival was splendid. There were games and rides and cotton candy. Oh, I love cotton candy. And there were lots of children. Look, it's Thomas, they cried, and they ran to greet their favorite blue engine. Wow, children love Thomas, and I can see why. When Thomas got back to the train yard, Sir Topham Hatt was waiting.
You've been gone a long time, Thomas, he said. You must have done a very thorough job of checking the signals on the new branch line.
Yes, sir, peeped Thomas. But suddenly he realized that he'd forgotten to go back and finish the job. He had broken his promise. But how could he tell that to Sir Topham Hatt? Welcome to my world, Thomas.
Good,
Sir Topham Hatt beamed.
Then everything is ready for tomorrow's grand opening.
Thomas gulped. What if there was trouble? What if one of the unchecked signals didn't work? I know, thought Thomas. I'll get up very early tomorrow and go out to check the rest of the signals before the grand opening. Oh boy. That night, Percy was being loaded for his mail run when a call came in to the station. Rain had washed out a section of track on the mail route. Percy would have to find a way around.
Don't worry, Percy,
Sir Topham Hatt smiled.
You can take the new branch line.
Off Percy went, pulling two big cars loaded with mail. The rain fell very heavily. Each time Percy saw a red signal lamp, he slowed carefully until he had passed the dangerous spot. Then suddenly in the dark, Percy passed another signal. The lamp was not lit, so he didn't see it until it was too late. The arm was down for danger. Percy slammed on his brakes, but the rain made the track slippery. And there it was ahead. A very dangerous curve. Uh-oh. Oh no! Cried Percy. He closed his eyes and did his best to hold on through the turn. Crash! One of the mail cars flew off the tracks and was smashed to bits. Percy shivered with fear from his close call. Whew-wee, that was close. Percy could have gotten seriously hurt. The next morning, Thomas awoke and sneaked out of his shed. Then he saw Percy returning with Sir Topham Hatt.
Percy has had a terrible fright,
Sir Topham said sternly.
He almost derailed because of a signal lamp that didn't work. How could such a thing have happened, Thomas?
Oh, sir, I'm so sorry, Thomas sputtered, and it all came rushing out about the carnival and the children and about how he had forgotten to go back and finish the job. I'm sorry I broke my promise, sir, said Thomas sheepishly. I just wanted to be part of the fun, and then I forgot.
There will be no fun for you for quite some time,
Sir Topham Hatt scolded.
Percy will run your branch line until you've gone and checked every signal on my railway. Twice.
Goodness, there's so many signals on Sir Topham Hatt's railway. That'll take Thomas a really long time if he has to check them twice. And now every time Thomas passes a signal, he checks it twice, just to be safe. Gordon likes to tease him.
Fussy little Thomas certainly is fussy about signals.
Peep, peep, says Thomas. Safety is our first concern. The end. Well, what did y'all think? Oh yeah, happy birthday, Tommy Bauer. I hope you enjoyed this little surprise I decided to do for you. Well, this is Apple Bloom signing off and saying goodbye, YouTubers.